Alright. So how about we just start this silly goose? Well, we're not recording. That's the thing that slows down. So I don't think I need to close Chrome or Discord. Because I'm not actually, like, recording anything. But yes, if you're watching on Twitch, you can there's a new little button down below in the center about donating to Direct Relief Charity, and we have the bar up top that keeps specific track and informs you of the latest, and then the top donation and our current number. The $50,000 goal is the goal we set at the beginning of Season 7. We reached the goal, which has been, to match the megabytes. Does this go to YouTube? I will be exporting from Twitch directly to YouTube. So it's not going to be a high quality recording and rendering like most FLoB-A-THON episodes, because this is a FLoB-A-THON. I backed up the worlds, and we're also going to do that about once per hour. That's how long it takes. Or that's kind of the time it takes for things to break in the video game. Currently at 28,043.3 something megabytes of the world save. Why is the stream marked as mature? Because I swear a lot. Not a lot, sometimes. Should I undo that? I still feel like I should kind of do that. It's just a thing. It keeps some of the rabble rousers out. All right. Who's ready to start? At exactly 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, we're going to start FLoB-A-THON 2019. FLoB-A-THON-A-DAY-A-THON week. Lil Wolfie. I feel like I might need to
something funny here.
Mute those alerts. Like the subs, we're gonna get a lot of those. Maybe just make them silent. But thank you very much, Lil Wolfie, for those 29 months in the sub tub. And at that, woof! Woof! And welcome back to Far Lands or Bust, everybody. An immediate woof from Wolfie. An immediate woof from Wolfie. This is so weird. It's been over 2 years since I've done a FLoB-A-THON. So this is weird to be in the Far Lands or Bust world and not like doing the standard Far Lands or Bust script, you know, ladies and gentlemen, yada yada yada, etc., etc. But all right, we do normally make a little bit of a monument. This little pillar right here seems like a good place as any. Oh, the jitter. E! I'm pressing E instead of inventory. So sad. Alright, I gotta be careful here. Whoops, that's wrong. I wanted to do that. Haha! Alright, that way is west, so I'm gonna face it west. I need to make a sign. Get this back so I don't forget it. Ah, I almost punched Wolfie again. FLoB-A-THON, Day-A-RAMA 2019. What is today? The 27th? August 27th, 2019.
Supposedly this gives out emotes moncam.
It does. I got an emote. I got like a coffee spilled emote. Thank you, Fajitas, and thank you for them bits. What do I put here? What for? Direct 3 LIE. Ah! How about 4 direct relief? Haha! We got it. We did it. We've marked this momentous moment. In this pillar. Look at the sign. I can make it disappear. Yeep. And it's gone. And mature stream. Listen, this is simply a pillar of marketitude, of Markingtons. All right, make note of our inventory. Not forget anything. Nautilus Cage, thanks for 34 months. Ooh, that's a creeper. All right, here we go. You know what? Let me just take a screenshot of this, just because. I mean, don't matter, but. Whoop. Let's go around this way, because there's a creeper over there. Indeed. So don't forget farlandsbus.com or clicking the links below to donate to Direct Relief. That is the primary reason we are doing this, is because we reached our rolling goal. And yes, it was a play on rolling coal. Puns! And look at, we've reached the Farlands. Look at this. We've done it, everybody. How much wood do I have? I could use more wood. That was intentional, yes. I thought it sounded like that, so I went with it. Very, very deep puns. Neat. I don't know how much we've seen, like, these floating Tetris pieces. I mean, 1 or 2 at a time, but not a whole group like this. A lot of bad boys down there. A lot of rude dudes. Neat. And a lot of people have said that we'll probably reach the next floating point during this week. So I'm sure it's going to be obvious when all of a sudden I'm like, ugh. I'm also I'm not aware that I'm on camera, because I'm like, oh, it's Farlands or Bust. I'm not on camera. No, I'm very much on camera. Ooh, buddy. 187 viewers. Who got the word out? Like, normally, I'm just recording Farlands or Bust. Get that many viewers. Is it the all caps title? Is that the proper clickbait? Is that what you gotta do? Is that the new Twitch meta? The new Twitch marketing advanced techniques? All caps. Meta? What? Meta. You know, meta. Passage. You say meta? I say meta. Like beta. It's spelled like beta, right? Like a beta, alpha, beta, meta. Listen. That's how it's pronounced. I'm deeming it so. It's a GIF. And it's a meta. Peta. Is it meta? 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 Meta. Meta. Metamorphosis. Well, listen, we in the previous FLoB-A-THON went all over how I pronounce sausage in Chicago. We can't, it's too soon. It's too soon for this. Sausage. Peter Ezra, thanks for those bits. Ooh, that graphic lines up perfectly with the header bar thing, the donation bar.
Lisa needs braces.
I've been baited.
You've been. metabated. Thank you very much, Bacon Kevin, for those bits. You are number 9 in English Minecraft streams. Oh, English. I don't know how that's very specific. I don't know how much of a award that is. Great, Brit. Thanks for those 29 months in the sub tub. Oh, jeez. I want Wolfie to spawn. Chickens. Got Wolfies. English. Did they not hear? Oh yeah, there's the Shakespeare guy is still going. Philosophy Tube, I believe, with his charity thing. That's a thing I couldn't do. Read. Oh, so people maybe are definitely aware of charity Twitch stuff. Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear. Whoa, watch your step. Watch your step. Oh yeah, watch your step. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. That's why everything looks so good. It's the last versions of Minecraft, excuse me. The game is called Farlands. It's the last version of Minecraft. Whoops, going the wrong way. That has the Farlands that render at 12 million. 550,820 blocks from spawn. Yes, I memorized that number. No, I'm honestly not sure if that's correct. Metabits. FLoB is my favorite thing to listen to while doing coursework. Hopefully you're not obtaining any of your facts from Farlands or Bust, because I researched nothing. I have no searches researched. 240 bits. I think we can use the Wolfie treat. You know, settling in. Oh, these cactuses, though. These cactuses. And we've been doing this since March of 2011. And it wasn't long after that 1.8, Minecraft Beta 1.8 was released, and we're like, well, I guess we're not updating. That is a long time. It's very interesting because one BOO recently did a nostalgia tour of his first Minecraft world. And then I think Beef just uploaded something. I didn't get a chance to watch it about his old Minecraft stuff or something. A lot of nostalgia. Don't need to load up any old worlds here. This is the old world. This is the old world. We're going back to the old country. I did. That was the first question and donation to Direct Relief today was about going to sleep and continuing in the morning. And a Starhopper nurse. Yeah, hey, there's another one. Because, oh, are we going to have even versus odds? Palindrome versus palindrome breakers? Thank you very much, Mr. Proc, for that donation to Direct Relief Charities. Yes, but while I was waiting for my Windows update to complete, I loaded up the live stream of the Starhopper test on my phone and watched it. I haven't been keeping up with like everything that's been going on with that. But since I was sitting here doing nothing and waiting, it said 150 meter. I thought it was just gonna like go up and then down. Because like the previous launches have just been like, you can't see anything. It's shrouded in the smoke, the clouds, the dust from the nozzle. But then this actually lifted up and moved over and went down. Another one! 311 cursed! A cursed amount from Tina. Got a donation train going. I wasn't paying attention to the color of the flame. Also, like I said, I was watching on my phone, so I didn't have the biggest view. What's different about the flame? Does it burn something else? It does the little oh, the shock cones. That's why you like them. He's shocked. Shocked! I did notice, I think it started more brush fires when it landed before they cut the stream. But yeah, that's interesting. It's the Raptor engine. So like, I don't know what's next then. Are they gonna do the same thing but with the bigger version that has the big cone nozzle top on it? I just think it's super weird. Like when I saw them starting to make that thing, I'm like, they're just making a model? Like, I'm used to seeing spaceships and spacecraft be built in like clean rooms and like with guys and people, you know, people in like those anti-static bunny suits, you know, like in very, but they're just like riveting this thing together outside in the field in Texas.
Lisa needs bracing.
Mr. Proc, hey, thanks for the donation, or the subscription and the donation. You did just donate. But this time a subscription with Twitch Prime, much appreciated. I think we only saw one pink sheep this entire season, and it was recently. We gotta keep our eyes out for pink sheep. And spawners. That was such a weird trend. How did they go so rare? I don't know. Like we had, that was like the thing of season 6 was finding pink sheep and collecting their wool, and then we included them in the monument at the end, and then like after that they're like, okay, we're done. That's it. There were only the 12 or whatever you found in the entire world of Minecraft, and there are no more. How do you stay motivated? A lot of times I don't. I gotta be honest. There's a lot of faking it and kind of making it. At least on my part. Show up at a door with a pitchfork. With a pitchfork and threats of car maintenance. Installing slim bumpers. So yeah, like today I was super motivated, and then I like started to dig into the whole making all the new OBS scenes, and then adjusting all the sounds and alerts and things, making the new thing on my Twitch page for the donation, like the direct relief button that should be big and bright in the center there. And and then trying. I thought there was, and there is, like a Tiltify like extension that does that all live right there on the page, but not for direct relief for some reason. There's only like a handful of charities that works with on Twitch, so spent a good half an hour on that, only to scrap the idea because it's not going to work. Yeah, and then I'm like, you know, before I start this, it's been a while, I should restart my computer, and then Windows update, 22%. 30 minutes later, 27%. And now it's 4:17 p.m. and we've only just begun. We've only just begun. So yeah, we keep having like there's a lot of weekends where I'll go, time is an illusion, like gravity and love. Speaking, my girlfriend and I keep doing this, like, we're like, oh, we try to, because we only get to see each other on the weekend. It's like, we've been, like, doing big things, like, going on big 8-mile hikes, or, I guess I should make more than 2, huh? So we've been trying to just, like, chill out. Like, oh, let's have just a chill weekend. Let's not, oh, Wolfie! You rude dude. Stop it. A lot of similarities between Wolfie and Juno. Constantly getting in my way. So yeah, we're like, oh, let's have a chill weekend, but then we ended up like went to antiquing. We did a bunch of antique stores, and that's tiring. And then we went and we floated on the water. Her and some of her friends did a float because the summer is wrapping up, the temperatures are dropping, the sun is setting much earlier. So we got some tubing. We didn't go anywhere. Like, it was a lake. It was very windy though and choppy, so we were constantly being pushed back to shore. But we had an anchor, so we anchored ourselves. That was fun. I might have gotten a little bit of sun and color from that. Did you buy any antiques? Dude wants Cone to go tubing. Tubing? Like legitimate tubing? What is this? Some sort of tube? Oh, there he is. I've never been tubing. Like, I would like to take one of those things to, like, the mountain lakes, like Heather Lake or Lake 22, the alpine lakes. That would be fun, because those are nice, still, and calm, and you're surrounded by all the mountains, and, like, you're hot and sweaty after hiking 4 miles to the top of the thing. That would be fun. But we kind of tested them out on choppier waters. Tadpole, thanks for that donation to the charity, Direct Relief. If you could add any one feature from current version of Minecraft to FLoB, what would it be? What feature is no longer in Minecraft do you miss the most? I don't honestly know. Oh yeah. I would like to be able to have tab be my inventory. It can open up your inventory, but also close your inventory. That'd be a nice thing to have back, as it's something I'm used to. For basically any video game, I have mapped inventory to T or tab. And then I would, what would I bring to this? I don't think anything. Like, there's nothing that's been added that I feel like wouldn't tarnish the nostalgic classic Minecraft feel. Like, yeah, I don't care for enchantments or potions. It's just a complication of the game that I just never got into and probably will not get into. Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one. And Daniska, thank you for those $2 to Direct Relief. Let's go to sleep. I'm not going to snore every night. That's part of the FLoB-A-THON deal. Snoring every single night will ruin my voice. Those many nights. All right, let me get you back for slapping you across the face. Hey, you! With the face. Are you gonna... Oi! Oh, you ate that. Okay, good. Stackable food? True. Yeah, being able to put these in stacks would be nice, or the golden apples or whatever. I guess that would be helpful. That would be helpful in this version of the game. Not that I necessarily need much more of my inventory, but that would be helpful. Ah, I can't tell. That time I'll say I heard Wolfie Woof and I thought we had a donation. Do you snore? No. Not that I'm aware of. I've not been told that I do. If I do have any of that sleep paralysis, then I tend to hyperventilate during that, trying to wake myself up. I've been shooken awake and being like, "Are you okay? You're like suffocating in your dreams." Nah, that was a real one. Those are coming in hot and heavy. One of very few mindcrackers to not snore. Yes, very true. Every single Mindcrack marathon or convention I've been to with the Mindcrack group, I end up being super tired because I'm rooming with somebody who sounds like they're dying. Like I'm like, you are dying. They are dying. They're not getting proper oxygen, and their brains are dying. Manga Glyph, thank you very much for that Direct Relief donation too, as well. The 10K donation was very early, and it was by Anonymous. I have an idea who it was, but it was Anonymous. It just happens that that's the biggest donation we received during this campaign on Tiltify, so it's going to keep being there. Everyone in Minecraft needs to do... Minecraft Mindcrack needs to be in a sleep study. I might agree with that. It's easier to say everybody except me without naming people specifically that I've had to room with, but just everybody. Everybody snores. Cone? I don't think have I roomed with Cone? I don't think I roomed with Cone ever. I roomed with Arcus during the last marathon. But we had altering schedules, so we never actually slept at the same time. But I don't think he snored, regardless. Oh, there's Wolfie. He offers lots of confusing words. Don't think I've had any sleep conversations with anybody. I mean, there is the very famous recording of Good, and everybody laughing about his snoring in the middle of the night. Can't remember what that was from. Probably one of the early Minecons or something. Do I need wool? Yeah, might as well. I have shears. I do. Bloink. And a ba to you too, my friends. And a ba to you too. You can hear him snore. I know. It's horrifying. He's gonna die. It's not like a. It's like. It's like Darth Vader without his mask on. Hey, Ken Copin. Thank you very much. Very generous donation. And Mr. Proc is back with another donation, evening things out. Thank you very much. This is neat. I don't know that I've ever had alerts. No, yeah, because we used to raise money for Child's Play charity and just use their in-house donation thingy. So I would have to like manually refresh every time check donations. Yeah, this is the first time I think we've had live alerts. Holy sweet mother of subtubs! Rock Mage, 25 gift subs in this tub. That's a bath bomb. I must have not brought my Mr. Bucket with. Because that's a Mr. Bucket. Thank you very much, Rock Mage. This is very generous of you. Very generous indeed. And Arcus with a raiding party. Speaking of mindcrackers who don't snore. Arcus, thank you very much. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. Ding, 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 ding. Congrats on being one of the few mindcrackers who do not snore, Arcus. It is because of Mindcrack that I've started in my travel bag carrying around earplugs. Because now I'm like, I never know when I'm gonna need some silence. Humble too, yeah. Was that part of the... Yeah, that was part of the bath bomb. Ooh! Ooh! How did I miss this thing? Neat. Evening song. It's the evening song. Hey, Maya, thank you very much for that gift sub to Arcus. This is still part of the bath bomb that's popping up through. I thought that was a creeper, like I saw a face. Seen it. Boodly boop. Gonna hit 500. I mean, certainly if we do, I'm not gonna be playing Stardew Valley this week. But that's on the list. Here comes some of that classic Minecraft terrain gen. Should have just done Rama Park during FLoB-A-THON. This is true. But then we would like realize that would be the best way to do Rama Park, and then we would just have to do that every single time. Live. And it would change the entire dynamic. Good gravy. It sure takes a long time to get through 25 gift subs. Managlyph, thanks for that subscription. I see it. Wait, was that a... No, that was an in-game wolf. Woo! Oh, there. Okay, I guess that's the default. I thought I turned off... So apparently in Streamlabs, everybody's kind of switching over to stream labels. Or stream elements. Maybe I should consider doing that. But that'll take work. And I'm not about that.
Lisa needs braces.
Alright, I need to make another bed here. And by another bed, I mean 3 other beds. Oops. Boink. Sound of walking on ice? Did they change the sound? These are all classic Minecraft Beta 173 sounds and textures and whatnot. Because that's the version we're playing. I even do the... If I do take damage, I do the old oof! The old Minecraft oof! Got splashing zombies. So about 20... Well, the last time we pressed F3, which was 2 years ago, yeah, about 25% of the way there. You'll fix what? Who's fixing? Who's fixing? Boy, you're really fixing for a smack upside the head. We do have a texture pack. That's clay. It's a very slight texture pack. Just a little nudge in the right direction. I've been still doing Anna the episodes, Far Lines of Bust episodes, but yes, I have been live streaming, recording them more frequently because I've more frequently been streaming because YouTube is all but a dusty wasteland. Which direction do you think I should be trying to walk in order to cancel out the Z-axis, or the X-axis off-centeritude? Spooky noises. Wolfie's still with us. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of where we made the third F3 monument? Like on a beach. The one with the lava. And the flaming, nether rack and stuff that we picked up from the nether. I need... free coal. Might as well. Ooh. Ooh! Wolfie? Alright, careful, Wolfie. This is quite dangerous. Hi! Okay. Maybe let's not go this way. I don't trust Wolfie's ability. Alright, just by the fact he's pushing me off the cliff. But let's go around. Good gravy. As I continue to go further and further south. Hey, thank you very much. Noodleless Cage. A philosophical question. Do you believe that free will is an illusion? Making all the events of the universe predetermined. It's a neat little hallway. Or do you believe free will exists and anything that can be possible is possible? Mega nut. I have never thought of this. I've never taken a philosophy class or read a philosophy book or anything like that, so it's not something that I have ever thought of, ever. So therefore, that means I have expressed my free will in not thinking of free will in the universe and whatnot. Think about that. Yeah, what was the death nut? I watched the clip, but I didn't, like, was it just like a donation? Sellout Sunday goal? And just like a super spicy nut? Just a real hot nut. Ooh, buddy, we should stop saying these words in order. Like peanut? Cashew? Like a gummy nut? Yeah, I saw the ice cream clip. Circus peanut. A very hot circus peanut. Have we reached the next floating point? Nope, but it has been estimated that we might. The one we know we're at now is 2 texture pixels off. The next one will be 4. It'll double. So we'll know. We'll know. Unless I'm not paying attention. Spicy peanuts. So just one peanut? Like a little peanut? I can't imagine there's enough surface area on one little peanut to be super hot. Not like a super spicy buffalo wing or something. True. There, we do know specifically where the next rollover will happen, mathematically speaking. So, yes. Once we pass that threshold, people will know exactly where we're at. But, depends on when that happens. Right now. It'd be really good if it just happened like right around the end of Saturday's stream, so I could just be like, all right, let's just F3 on this. Everybody guess. Getting an exact guess. Yeah, that's how we'll know. That's the only way we'll know, is that the jitter will increase. It'll double. And if it happens during this week, then we're just going to have to deal with it because I don't have any sort of fix arranged or set up or ready to handle it or change it, so. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to sleep this night and then walk one more day, and then we'll, that'll be about an hour, and I'll stop and back up the world. See ya, Anna. Evening song. I think B00 came up with the evening song hypothesis, and then even asked. I remember at the first Minecon, well, not the first, but the second Minecon Paris, he asked C418 about it, and received a very blank stare in return. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Especially since C418 had nothing to do with the programming, the inclusion of the songs in the game. Where's that dang dog? There he is. Alright, I'm a little bit worried walking over ice. He can spawn underneath and get trapped. Trapped under the ice! Deep woof. So many barks, yeah. A lot of barks. Hello, Manfredity. How's it going? So what all happened this season? Does anybody remember? I don't remember. The first half of the season, we weren't even doing a charity thing. We're talking about season 7. Pink Sheep was last season. I don't feel like anything specific happened. Like, I don't think we had any really near-death experiences. It's been a very consistently walking and talking thing. The double pie, yeah, true. We did press F3 at the double pie hole. Which we almost like, I'm like, let's try to find pi. And then I nearly got it spot on, didn't I? I was just a little bit off, and I'm like, well, might as well go over to the double pie place, and there was a hole. So it became the double pie hole. A lot of people forget in Stranded in Minecraft how I went to the Nether, made another portal, and then popped out either in or right next to. I popped out in the end temple, the underground thing that you needed those Eyes of Enders to find. And whoa, geez, almost just lost all my wood. Stronghold, that's what it is. Yeah, I just popped out, and I'm like, okay. That was some random chance luck. Found a spawner last episode, yeah. Didn't have anything good in it, but... Oh yeah, we got 2 golden apples this season, didn't we? We got 2 of them. Like, nearly right one after the other. That was this season, wasn't it? And that's why we got all these. Because we found one, and it was nearly the same amount of episodes since we found the first one. And then we're like, aha, so statistics, they work. And then we found another one almost immediately. And we're like, okay, never mind. Forget about that whole statistics thing. What do you do with the golden apples? Collect them. Shine them. Hoard them. When did I get the green record? I don't remember why I'm carrying that around. That I don't remember. I know we avoid golden records. We considered making a record player. Ah, is that what I'm gonna do at the F3 monument? Stay tuned to find out! We would need a diamond, true. We would need a diamond. Yeah, because I guess a record player is the last thing we haven't built. Realistically. We made a cake last season. We made... On episode 400, we made pistons. See, I don't think there's anything else for us to make. Diamonds cannot be found in chests in this season, or this version. Season. It was so hard trying not to... Oh yeah, Cone! Cone had an episode. I mean, I had an episode where I sounded a lot like Cone. That's right. Who forgot about that? I did. A totally regular episode. Nothing different or strange or unusual about it at all. Loink. New season equals move across the country again? Ah. Your Maine is nice. I'll hit all the corners. Except Florida. It's nuts to that place. Nuts to it. Oh, Wolfie. Minecart boosters. Probably? Because I don't think minecart, you know, powered rails were a thing. Although I was wrong about pistons and record players too, so I don't know. Oh, that was changed in 1.5 or 1.6. Okay. Shows you how much I use minecarts ever. Alright, here we go. This is a good place to make a... Oh my god, Wolfie. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Oh, I knew it. Alright, I don't think that was as bad as it could have been. You wacky noodle.
Needs braces.
Hello, FLoB-A-THON-A-DAY-A-RAMA week.
Hello, potassium. Thank you very much for that sub-tub. Well, I guess here's as good a place as any. Boink! First hidey hole of the FLoB-A-THON-A-DAY-A-RAMA. We've done it. Alright, so. Try to, oops, make as many of these as I can. Boats. And a boat, I guess. Run out of wood. Hey, woof, Powers. You should move to Florida. Think of the headlines. Florida man walks to the end of the world in Minecraft. Ah, if only. If only. Thank you very much, Powers, for the direct relief donation. Let's go to sleep, and then I'm gonna quit and back up the world. Alright. Really phoning it in. Really phoning it in there. Alright. Quit the game. And... Oop. That... I'll put it here. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. Saving it locally. 6 minutes. Okay. I guess. I feel like I did the snore part pretty well, though. Indeed. Ah. Bits. All dyes to all colors of dyed wool. Are dyes a thing? I don't even know. Are dyes a thing in this version of the game? I don't even know. I think the colors of wool you get have to come from the colors of sheep you find. Dyes were added in beta 1.3. Oh. Show you what I know. We could be making false pink sheep. We did forget that squids existed in this version. That's true. We did not realize that was a thing. We're not very smart. We never stay long enough for squids to spawn. We see them from time to time, but no, yeah. Has a wolfie ever killed a squid? No. I don't believe so. I don't even know if he could. A squid usually like die in one punch anyway. Yeah, can they even? Like, is that even a thing that they'll go after? For somebody who's known for Minecraft, I know very little about it. I'm not an encyclopedic knowledge book of Minecraft facts, or any game facts, honestly. Fishing is fishing? I think we can fish. Probably. Have I fished? I have no idea. I don't know that it is. Yes. Well, maybe we never made a fishing rod either. We must fish. Cone's very excited about that. Speaking of fishing, I'm gonna take a quick break. If anybody's watching who has access to the Mindcrack Discord, the official, like, Mindcrack members Discord, not the fan one or whatever exists. I'm in a room. I'm in a room. So guests are able to join. Again, taking things real easy, real chill. Not scheduling, not obligating, or anything like that. You're in the sub-tub, true. Minecraft, as seen on TV, twitch.tv. We're up to 28,098.2 something megabytes. Is anybody keeping track of that? Gonna keep a track of the make a line chart, a bar graph, a thing. All right, at 5:22 p.m. we are continuing with the FLoB-A-THON-A-DAY-A-RAMA week 2019. Was that? Yeah, that was a woof. Lab tech.
We're all in a room. Some rooms are more metaphysical than others, and some only exist in the mind of a madman who dare dream of a room with walls made of ones and zeros instead of stucco and paint.
I really gotta put a limit on those messages for voice But thank you very much, Lab Tech, for 33 months in the subtub. Let's grab Wolfie and continue on towards those far lands. Did we get any... We got a test from a lemon. A test donation to Direct Relief. Much appreciated. That was before I went on break, I think. Chickens. A lot of chickens. I've seen a lot of chickens today. Spies. A whole lot of them. Ooh, buddy. Went to a Greek restaurant. Me and my girlfriend are on the search for good Greek food ever since we had the best Greek food either of us have ever had up in Canada. There was a restaurant that was fantastic. Went to one that had gluten-free pitas, but the food itself was not all that much to write home about. They got a +1 for the gluten-free pitas, but not much else. Like the tzatziki was forgettable. Just tasted kind of like mayonnaise. It was bring your own pita.
OPA.
BYOP. Biop. Opa! Thank you, Eroic. 22 months in the subtub. Ballard? Where's Ballard? I get all these neighborhoods mixed up. Because there's Ballard, there's Bellevue, there's Battlestar Galactica. What's the one way up north? Like halfway between Seattle and Canada. Is that Bellevue? No, that's... What is that one? Bellingham. Yeah, see? All these bees. Sons of bees. One of them is just a neighborhood in Seattle. Another one is the city east of Seattle. And then the other one is up north. That's not even near Seattle. So where is this one? Is that the one in Seattle? Bellevue? Saying there's a Greek restaurant in Bellevue. That's the best. Bellevue is the... yeah, it's kind of the Neo Seattle that they really messed it up and turned it into a Neo outdoor mall. Didn't they? Is that it? Who made that suggestion? I like did they just like drop that little tidbit about a Greek restaurant and leave? I forgot who said that even. Drive by restaurant reviews on Twitch. Oh, it was Computerizer? Ballard! Oh, Ballard! Okay, yeah, Ballard. And then there's New Ballard as well. Not to be confused. Alright. Probably should have gotten a boat for this, but... We're swimming, we're floating, we're tubing, we're YouTubing. But yeah, we did that. What else have we done? Oh, we cook at home a lot, honestly. Haven't gone out that much. How long you planning to stream for? Couple more hours. I'd say we're about like at the halfway point of the day. We got a late start, and I'm glaming And I'm blaming Jeff Bezos for making Windows updates. We can blame him for everything, can't we? Yeah, I had an annoying hour-long Windows update to sit through when I mistakenly decided I should restart my computer before streaming. Jeff Maida. Whee! That was fun. We have fun here. My last update took like 2 minutes. Well, I haven't updated or restarted my computer in almost a month, probably. Probably. So, probably poor planning on my part. We've been getting some very good, very nice, wholesome Beta 173 terrain generation, haven't we? The chickens. There've been a lot of chickens. Trying to get suspicious of the chickens. And to assuade and assure everyone, we have not crossed the threshold. We're still 2 texture pixels off. There's been no points to be floated. Is there a point where it, in theory, goes enough off that it's right? Like 12 pixels? Isn't it 28? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. It's 16 pixels. It's a 16 by 16 pixel texture. So the next one will be 4. And then the next one will be 8, and then the next one will be 16. But they get further and further apart the bigger and bigger they get. I think the point at which it is one off is the far lands. And that's not related to, but one of the mathematical doobly-doos that cause the far lands. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been told they're 2 completely separate things. The pixel offset, the floating point, and the far lands are 2 separate phenomenon. Math no longer works in the far lands, like at the center of a black hole. Hey, a lemon. Do you prefer emoticons or emoji? What emoticon do you most often convey? I like a good emoji. I'm sorry, emoticon. Which is which? The emoticons are made with text. Emoji are the actual, like, you know, cartoony artwork stuff, right? Oh, I need wood. I'm a big fan of the look of disapproval. That's why I have that emote here on Twitch. Ooh, a flower. There you go, Mr. Chicken. And for Captain Planet. Ooh. I'm a fan of that one, or the shruggy hands. But I always just, if I want to use one, like in a text message or on a tweet or something, I always have to Google it. I have to Google, like, the look of disapproval, and then I'm able to, like, copy and paste the special characters. I don't have them memorized or mapped or anything like that. You know what I do need? I need some dirt to make an elevated hidey hole. But I can tell you what my most used emoji is in the morning. Probably gonna be heart eyes or something like that. Oh, I only have recently used. Recently used is the eyes. The like, look at this, eyes. And then yes, hearts, because I'm the only person I text is my girlfriend and stuff like that. Yeah, those eyes, Pellet. What is this cuteness crap? I don't text, and when I do, I rarely emote. Oh, Wolfie. Oh, you're fine. Okay. I was thinking that, Gigi. P0647. I was thinking of using that soundboard plugin that I had, the ba-dum-bum and all that stuff. I was thinking of replacing that with far lines or bust sound effects, and like one of them being woof, one of them being like spooky noises, one of them being like an indeed or maybe snoring. But I would have to make them very expensive so that they don't happen too often. But then I decided, you know what? Let's restart my computer. And then there went half my afternoon where I would have planned to do these things. Doc, gratis! Thank you for that donation to Direct Relief. The Farlands does gravity cancel, it's out, and you float. Wait, wrong game. Did you see the latest Star Hop? It's the Star Hopper. The Starship is the full cone thing. The Star Hopper, yes, I watched it because my computer was installing an update and restarting. So that happened about that. I should have been streaming. If anything, I could have co-streamed it myself, like we've done sometimes here on twitch.com/KurtJMac. But yeah, I watched it on my phone while my computer was slowly dying. And we passed the $28,500 mark. Yes, my computer was indisposed. It was being disposed of. Whoa, that's a cactus. Whoa, I got turned around. Spoiler. More spoiler. Bleh. Oh, there you are. Jeez. I thought for sure he was gonna go jumping off that cliff. I should probably grab some pigs, eh? Oh, Wolfie's already well on his way. The thing about Greek food is it's very salty. I can like waking up in the morning, very very salty mouth. That's some ripe sleepy breath. Morning breath. I have been waking up in the AM and I don't like it. In the AM, Celeste Rose and Godecki. Indeed. That's a twofer. I don't know that might be the first collaborative donation to the charity. Thank you very much. I wonder if there's a way, I gotta look into it, if I can have the like message or donation question show up on the stream or be read aloud. I guess the only problem with that would be is if I'm like answering a question and then somebody else donates and I have to wait to listen to their question and then I get lost and confused, but that never happens. Me? Lost and confused? Also, some people put things in the message you don't want on the stream. Well, I mean, I already have that sort of thing with subscriptions messages already displayed, so it's like... And I did disable, I think I disabled the bit messages. I thought I did a lot of things, but then we found out that like follow alerts were on and stuff like that. I thought I did a lot of things before I set up the stream, but the best laid plans. Moo, I know. I did, fajitas. I did. I mean, the alert is still there, but it doesn't talk to me. Oh, we got lava or cactus? The best laid plans, laid potato chips. Say someone were to change their monthly subscription to another level, does that count, reset, or retain the original?
Talk for this much.
It will talk for that much, computerizer. I don't know what that means, Celeste Rose. Change their monthly subscription. Oh, you mean from in Twitch? Yes, you can change from like a tier 1 to a tier 3 or tier 2, or you can change from a Twitch Prime to a regular, or back and forth. And you maintain... A month is a month. A month is a month, regardless of if it's a Prime or a tier 1, 2, or 3. A month in the subtub is a month. I don't know why I'm not using boats. Like, these are very small bodies of water. It feels like a waste. When you're doing these FLoB-A-THON things, you realize how much materials you go through. Just feel like swimming. I'm in that floating in the water mood from yesterday. Get my float on. What's the promotion here with all these burgers and fries emojis? There's some sort of munch squad. Hey, a tier 2 from none other and surprisingly Celeste Rose. Thank you very much for 40 months and now a tier 2. Part of the Iron Curtain squad. Much appreciated. Well, now I can make a boat. These damn pigeons poking about outside my window in the gutters. Get your minds out of the gutters, you dang pigeons. I hate them. Not like pecking or anything, it's just a constant rustling and jostling. And I can hear it. No, you can't, but I hate it. Old man yells at birds. That's me. Oh, Wolfie, get out of the under the boat. Oh. Need some dirt. Beedly boop. 5 gift subs from Doc. Thank you very much. Doc gratis for them gift subs. Little bath bum. A what now?
Lisa needs braces.
Bath bomb in the sub tub. And at that, I'll go to sleep. The old bath boob. Woof, Wolfie knows.
Lisa needs braces.
Okay. I must have just started walking different because I like it felt bigger. The jitters felt bigger, but they did not. Probably because I was going directly north or east or south or whatever that is not west. That's a skeleton. A lot of rude dudes. A lot of rude dudes. Ooh, he left some residue for us though. Yoink. Oh, it's Q. That's right, you can't remap your controls in this version of the game. Or maybe I just didn't. A distinct and complete lack of pink sheep, as well as spawners. But not a lack of mountainous regions of magnitudes that are quite amazing. Is that? No. Ah, it's gonna be a problem. That is gonna be a problem. It's a good mountain. Good hill.
Lisa needs braces.
Come on, Mark. Thank you very much for 6 months with Twitch Prime. Alright, let's do some boating. Ooh, look at that little float boy over here. Zoogie. Oh! Okay, I got too close to the float boy. Going down like the Titanic. Wolfie? Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. That was spooky. That was spooky, Zoogie Zork. 10 gift subs. Bath bomb in the sub tub. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Lisa needs braces.
I shall now play, not now, but next week, play Stardew Valley. We're gonna be horny farmers. Can I like have no relationships in the game? That's what I want to go for. Is the loathsome farmer vibe. And then I just sell the city to the Walmart. The end. Let's play over. Thank you very much, Zugi Zork. Very generous. Oh, I know. Yeah, the game has been completely spoiled for me. I've watched many other people play it, so it's not like it's going to be anything new, other than the fact that I'm playing it. Ooh. Weenus! Yeah, Weenus. The Swindlehurst Farms. In Weenusville. Boy farm. Dang, I should have a FLoB-A-THON every day. Oh, that won't get tired or anything. I unfortunately have no bounties. But we are raising money for direct relief charity. That's the most fruitful bounty of them all. You and Cone gonna do a co-op Stardew? If you get him to 500 subscribers too, I think. That's on his list, right? Bow! Bam! Oh, that's too many now I have. Eyes emoji. I fell in! I was looking in chat. Lava pools are the spookiest part. I've come to recognize them. Although there was that one that was really close. But I've come to recognize the telltale smooth stone surroundings of the lava pools. Immediately falls in a lava pool. Through cheaty snow. Never considered that option.
To getting ever closer to Kerbal.
Kerbal! Thank you very much, Celeste Rose. That's true. I almost grabbed the flint and steel. I'll light this sheep on fire to get its wool. That was in game. How did we get here? How did we get where? Where we are in life? Where are we? I'm in the Mindcrack Discord, Cone. If you want to exist in more than just chat voice, but I know also you're preserving the Cone voice as well. For 20 bits. Thank you very much, Doc. Gratis.
Hello there.
And a resub from CK Spores. Thank you very much. Some mild Combat Canyon vibes. Oops. Sorry. Combat Canyon, Canyon, Canyon. Bloink. Did you actually say on Mindcrack Discord that you're following? No, I'm just in a room. I really don't. I'm not like advertising. we got 4 more days of this. And today was almost the scrub. Alright, this is definitely a mistake that I'm making right here. Because it's probably a cliff that I'll not be able to descend. Okay, it was a cliff I was able to descend, but listen. Oh, I gotta update the... We've reached 500. I've gotta update that. For the next milestone. The next goal is Kerbal Space Program. Yes, but did you hear about Kerbal Space Program 2? Wolves, the island of the wolves. Ooh. Including Wolfie. Ah, there he is. Yes, now, everybody, I need to lose 9 subs. Dang, yeah, all these neato little mountains. This seems less laggy than before. because you're watching on Twitch and it's scaled or interpolating. The Derp Whisperer. Thank you for 6 months in the sub tub. Ooh. Ooh. This place is neat. Like that. Let's check it out. Let us explore this fractured land. I feel like your brain just stopped seeing it after a while. Huh? What am I not seeing? Oh, the jitter. Oh yeah, mine definitely. I know it helps to look further out. If you're looking close, like within 10 blocks of yourself, then yeah, you're gonna notice. But if you look out towards like the next horizon, you really don't. Forza Horizon. Some of my favorite stuff, the basins of Minecraft beta. They'll come handy in autocross. That's the one thing I want to do with the SVX before I sell it. If not like fully, like I don't want to do like a full autocross, but there's some stuff where there's casual autocross. just to completely cook those brakes. Neat. Old micro Canyon of Row? Canyon of Row. Whoa. Micros. Tiny little canyon. You want to hear about some nostalgia? I do. Fish Row. Brian posted a VOD from the first PUBG game he played with me, Ko, and Avidia. Was that the one where Ko had his soundboard and did like the Celine Dion after I died? Was that one? I remember that one. Pre-soundboard. Ooh. Look at this! Look at this business! Look at this business the game has given us, the business. The game was so bad, but the car physics were so good. They were so good. Y'all never placed better than 15th, and it was just fine. Well, yeah, I remember the pacifist win was both of our first win ever. Chicken Dinner was in the pacifist mode attempt. And then I remember later on getting my first solo, like, standard PUBG win. And I remember Ko was watching in the chat. He's like, I'm still trying to get mine. Neat. Ah! No, that was a real one. Hey, nice case, guy. Nice. You at least have a favorite number. You found it. You found it. Thank you for supporting Direct Relief. Ooh. How is Minecraft terrain so random? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't enjoy how... Oh, Wolfie, get out of that dang leaf. Tree. Leaves. noodle. Yeah, like in current versions, it's like, oh, this is an extreme hills biome. And it's boring because it's like, okay, this is an extreme hills biome, so you know exactly where it begins and ends and where the next biome begins and ends. And all the taigas look exactly like all the other taigas, and all the savannas look pretty much like all the other savannas. And really the only quest is to find a seed that has most or all of them nearby, so you can get the various exclusive items from each one that you might need materials-wise. But here is like, alright, here's just it's a hilly, it's kind of not extreme hills, but there's nice vertical cliffs and stuff. And then you got some sort of beaches, and then islands, and a pumpkin for some reason. To help you get that Minecraft bingo. Hold on a minute. This is a big ocean. I want to get Wolfie to spawn. Strategery. Oh, wait. It's actually... yeah, we can do it. It would happen on paper. Yeah, because there's no maps. Or is there maps? Yeah, there are maps, because I remember, like, oh, I'll make a map, but then, like, you just run off of it in, like, 5 minutes. It's like, oh, okay, that really didn't net us anything. Oh, I didn't mean to break the boat. Rip. Oh! I'm like, why did I not go to the ground? I landed on this leaf. Buddy. Boats! I did like, even though it didn't, I don't think, end very well or turn out very well, but I did like the one UHC we played in with the extreme terrain generation worlds. I felt like that really mixed it up a lot. I think where the game ended kind of dictated that it didn't end up going very well, because it was like all up on a huge hill that was just solid land, so there was really no under anything. But yeah, now they took that away. I'm sure there's some modded. Speaking of which, there's some mod or something, some terrain mod that I'm sure could generate a world with that again. Because you know me, I know all about and constantly am dealing with modded Minecraft and video game mods and add fly links. Ooh, why am I yawning so much other than being tired? What could possibly be the cause? Boink. Wake up, wake up. Oh, here's a conversation that I was having with the girlfriend. Talking about the SVX. I've been driving a lot, actually, like just to like go places. If I'm not bringing Juno along. The one thing I don't like, and I don't know if other people can. Is she aware her name is the girlfriend? Yes, because we don't have. I like asked her if there's like a nickname she wants, and she doesn't know. And she's perfectly fine not being outed to the publics. But I think just in general, it is a symptom of owning a fast-looking car, is that it brings out all the people who want to feel like they need to race your car. From a stoplight or on the freeway to pass you super aggressively. It seems to bring out that. Yeah, okay, and yeah, she apparently at some point owned a Dodge Daytona. Was like, yeah, when I owned that car, that was definitely the thing. So yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that I'm like, I'm not much of a sports car person, like regardless. I don't like many sports cars. Yes, the 240Z and all those sorts of things are sports cars, but like I'm not into fast cars. I'm into the aesthetics, man. Wait, what car model? I own a SVX, a Subaru SVX. And it's also red, so it doesn't it stands out like a fast car. But yeah, that's just a peripheral thing. That's just like, man, that's annoying. Like I never race them back. I'm like, all right, later, deuces.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, God, that scared the living daylights out of me. I thought that was an alert. I'm like, I didn't remember setting up an alert that said, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ah. Cone dodger, everybody.
Not only did you get a sporty car, you got a red sporty car.
A red, yeah. But I matched nicely to an Acura NSX that I found in a parking lot.
True. I think my favorite tactic. Unfortunately, you can't do this because your car isn't like actually obnoxious. But I love it when people will come up to me and just instantly, and you now know the stance. Like they get a look to them. They get like all revvy and they start like inching up to the line.
Yes.
And I'll get fully engaged in this, and I will make them think that we're about to have this ultimate too fast, too furious experience, and then I will go nowhere. That is the best tactic, because then they just look like fools.
They look like idiots racing themselves.
But yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing. Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, if
what
it
the-
happened in the Corolla,
True.
you could go all out.
Yes. I could actually race them, and they would be none the wiser that I was doing it. Computerizer. Thank you for the donation. Direct relief. And Duo Magnesius. Like a Roman emperor. Palindrome. Oh, getting the palindrome back on. Which farm might you pick or not pick in Stardew? Forest, river. I have no idea that there was even options. I thought you were just given one. We'll find out when I play. By the seat of my pants. Computerizer asked, what one crime would you commit if you were guaranteed that you wouldn't be charged? Horse crime. Grand theft horse. That's a thing, right?
Horse crime.
Horse crime.
Horse crime.
This is a neat double bridge. Natural bridge. Like somebody sat here. Grand Theft Horsey. Grand Theft, what is it? Equine.
Why horses?
I don't know. I was trying to think of a very ridiculous thing, but still a possible thing.
You did it.
I'm sure
You did it.
You could steal a horse.
I mean, people steal horses around here all the time.
See? Horse crime.
Horse crime.
It's on the rise. Something
I don't
must
know
be
if it's on
done.
the rise.
Nay, I say, nay to horse crime.
Oh no.
What you signed up for, everybody. Suddenly 81 viewers.
There's a lot of people with horses here that I feel like should not have horses. Like people with 1 acre of land and they're like, I'm gonna get a horse. That doesn't seem like proper owning a horse conditions.
They have to have a proper environment, enclosure, terrarium
Terrarium.
for your horse.
How small is your horse?
Mike Rose, tiny little horse. All right, I'm actually going to. I think it's been about an hour. Didn't I start at like 5:20 or something like that?
Yeah.
Set Wolfie down. That's probably the end of the shovel. Yep, there it goes.
Oh, any introduction. Hello, I am Cone Dodger. I am not the person that did an episode this season.
Nope.
Nope.
I've never heard his
Wasn't me.
voice in Farlands, ever.
Nah.
Oh, got some free coal out of that one. Oh, rain! Rain, everybody!
Raid.
This is a rarity in Farlands or Busts. We are blessed.
Is walking in the rain.
What's that?
The true rarity is walking in the rain. We never get to walk in the rain because you always sleep it away.
True. I've had some elevated hidey holes get rained on, so we have slept in the rain. It's too dark. It's a scary, spooky place out there. Spooky and moist. All right. Loud. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. We're gonna quit. and back up the world, as we've been doing. Snoring noises, snoring noises. That wasn't
only
rain
good at the
stop.
part.
So, obviously, just the rain stops. It's not a gentle fade. It's just, stop.
You know.
As it do. All right. I don't know why I keep closing
One of a kind.
the,
Oh, it's gone.
it's gone. The directory with the saves.
No.
I like to keep things hard.
Are you backing them to the cloud, or are you just backing them up to hard drive?
Just to a separate hard drive.
The cloud.
I have to slow down my cloud backups because I'm nearing the Comcast limit of internet income
that
usage.
lovely song and dance.
Yes.
Do they still give it to you a year? 2 months a year?
Yeah, I use 2 months total, not a year, just like on your account ever.
Total.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And I've used both of them. And I used them when I first set up when Crash Plan went out of business. Or they didn't go out of business, they stopped offering home backups. So I switched to a different service, and I had to back up all 7 terabytes of my data again.
Ooh.
So I just blasted through that in those 2 free months.
When does this end?
When does this end? Right now. No, we would normally do FLoB-A-THONs would just be a 1-day event, but I'm doing that every day this week. If you don't count the 2 that I've already passed. Tuesday through Saturday. Saturday is when I'm pressing F3 at the end of the stream. But FLoB continues beyond that. How big is the save? We just passed 28 gigs. Because in order to have unlocked the FLoB-A-THON, we needed to pass the amount raised in the number of megabytes that the world save is. Could I say that more confusingly? I'm sure I can still find a new way to do that. You're still using Crash Plan. You have a business account? That's the only way you can. There's Backblaze.
Backblaze.
Backblaze. Bow, 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 bow. So, Stardew Valley, Cone?
No.
Did you ever play... What was, like, the other... Like, everybody who played Minecraft started playing...
Cube World?
Not Cube World. It was a side-scrolly thingy, and there were, like, snakes in the skies and rocket boots.
Terraria?
Terraria.
I did.
You did. See, I never did. I never...
I did because before I was your FLoB-A-THON sidekick, I was Lorgon's Terraria speedrunning sidekick.
Ah.
I used to do his, like, emceeing for his speedrun
I see.
things. And in watching him play, I eventually just learned how to play, never having played.
Essence. 50 Canadian rubles to the cause. That's only $37?
Well,
You're loonies.
it'll even out.
They will. Thank you very much for your donation to Direct Relief. Actually, that was... I do remember up in Canada, like, taking the ferry. It was like $90, but then that was really like $60. Just all-
$60?
Yeah, it was a long ferry to the island.
Man, I want a long ferry. I was so disappointed with that ferry.
Oh,
when I
yeah,
was
yeah.
up
That's
there.
probably the shortest one in the area.
I was so excited about the ferry. It was quite an experience. And then I looked to the like by the time we walked to the other side of the ship, it was like, oh, land.
Please return to your cars. Yep.
Yep. That was a good trip.
It was a good trip to the land of Subaru brats. Brats.
Not many around right now.
No.
The season was short this year.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good harvest.
The growing season. Yeah, yeah.
Too much rain, too little rain. I don't know. I haven't quite pinned it down.
Well,
which
we
way
had
that goes.
snow. We did have that big snow at the
Oh
beginning.
yeah.
That
Too many rusted away over the
yeah,
winter.
They returned to the earth from whence they came.
ZK found a coop in Texas. Round headlight coop.
Oh.
GL.
The GL.
Yep.
Neat.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah, it's good. Hey, it's good.
It's Good Cheek Boulderfist.
Did you say cheek?
Good.
No, that's a J.
Oh.
J,
J
or J Mac.
Pinch him on the cheeks.
Good Cheek Boulderfist. How goes the walking?
It goes well, actually. It goes well.
You there yet?
No, not there yet. Nope.
Okay.
We got many, many days ahead. The days are long and the nights are quick because I sleep.
So poetic.
I will say good now that I've got you.
Okay. You got me.
My girlfriend was visiting and we were watching you play Beat Saber.
Okay.
And that's the thing that got her hooked on Twitch. She's like, I would watch this all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Was it the other night whenever I was trying to do the Rasputin song?
Yeah, that's when we tuned in, was when you were doing Rasputin.
Oh, God, that's so hard.
That was very frustrating. I don't know when the song ends, but it seems like you got very near the end.
Yeah, I actually watched the YouTube video after to see how close I was. And we were like within 20 or 30 seconds from the end. So, yeah, I was also equally disappointed in myself. I'll try again. I put it behind a paywall, though. So, there's that.
Oh, that song?
No, the whole thing. I started doing this thing like a month ago where I have like little tiny donation goals. Well, I guess tiny is relative, but for each night, like people always ask for like bedtime stories. So like if I get to 75, I do a bedtime story, and at 150, I do 30 minutes of Beat Saber at the end of the stream.
I see.
So it's available every night, technically, when I stream. People could pay for it. But yeah. So like I don't think I could do that regularly because like after I did that night, I felt like I had gone to the gym basically.
That's what it seems like. You gotta like duck down and.
I want to see Kurt try.
I remember you saying
Do you have a
always
VR headset,
donate
Kurt?
at least
I do.
the
I've
same
never
to
done
the cause
VR.
way back in FLoB-A-THON.
Really?
Proper
Were you not
VR.
at that
Number
marathon where we had to
one.
do
So
the
here you go.
Minecraft VR?
I was there, but I think I was sleeping during that segment, and I never tried.
Gotcha. That's the only game I've played that made me nauseous on VR. Something
Minecraft?
about, I guess, the way. Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is they've done, but I can't play Minecraft VR, and everyone was having that problem. It wasn't just me.
I never see anybody using it anymore.
Yeah, it messes your head up. And we were doing King of the Ladder too, so that didn't help.
Let's put you on top of this pedestal.
Yeah.
Essence, thank you for that donation to Direct Relief as well. FLoB-A-THON number 1. Oh, the slideshow.
Was it Twitch or was it Justin TV?
I was partnered through Justin TV, but I think it was Twitch by then. Yeah, I remember we had to sign up and be partnered through Justin TV.
Wow.
I think I was still in the era where I only had dial-up. So I had to
Jesus.
I had to travel to my brother's house in order to watch at that era.
Yeah, yeah. That
Has
was...
Cone told you how he's gonna abuse me this week, Kurt?
I'm sorry? No, I have no news of abuse.
Cone's driving up to beat me up.
Awesome.
I already beat you up in Kurt's chat.
What did you do to me?
We may have brought up mind crank and snoring.
Oh, right.
I don't snore. Kurt's the snore.
You
He's got a
don't
whole
snore.
thing.
Number.
Yeah, that's Kurt right there. He's known for it.
That's acting.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah.
Kurt's the best actor I've ever met.
You're refining your craft when you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, MJF, for the sub. Or MJF. Jim's... MJF. Where did I get that from?
MJF.
I don't think you've ever had to room with me, have you, Kurt?
I have not.
I've always been nice to you.
I had to room with Bash.
Oh, well, that's bad. Probably worse. Never mind. I guess I wasn't always
That's pretty
nice.
bad. And then I did room with Pack Rats. And
I've never
then I
roomed with Pack Rat.
Arcus. Arcus is the only one who didn't sound like they were dying whilst sleeping.
We got really drunk in London, and Baj and I don't know who else was with us. Maybe Pause. Someone was with us. Anyways, they sat and recorded me, and it sounded. I've never heard anyone sound like that when they sleep. And I was like, a good friend would have woke me. I sounded like I was dying.
Yeah,
So
no,
I think
that's
you
it.
haven't had many good friends in your life, though.
No. Or they're just like, man, I hope he dies so I can get some sleep.
That's usually my response to people around me that are snoring. It's like, oh, they stopped for a second. Maybe they died.
How did we get to the topic of me snoring in your
Who
stream?
knows? Who knows?
Probably because I'm not like snoring every single night here, since it would wreck my throat.
Oh,
And
probably.
then it came up. Oh yeah, somebody asked if I actually snore when I sleep.
It's funny to me that people who say they don't snore and then you book with a room with them or whatever, and they're just the worst.
Or when you move in with somebody that doesn't inform you that they sleepwalk.
Oh,
I've had that experience.
that sounds scary.
Yeah.
They ever walked in your room in the middle of the night?
They didn't walk into my room, but I walked into the kitchen while they were in the kitchen.
And they were asleep,
not-
basically?
Although they weren't.
They were not alive. It was literally like a dead person was standing up in the kitchen.
That's crazy. Would they respond if you talked to them or anything? Or
No, it was literally like they were dead. They were walking, but they were dead.
Wow.
They went back to bed, and I did not sleep that night.
Going, locking his door. Ooh.
Yeah, it was weird. And inform people of these things.
Yeah. Little heads up. I don't think this is a spawner. I think this is just a cave-in. Let's see, cobble. Oh, there goes Wolfie. down the vortex.
I can't believe you still have that dog.
We got that dog.
I've accused him of lying. Before you started live streaming it. Now I can't do that anymore. Because obviously you'd be caught. But yeah, it does seem unreasonable. That dog has lived that long.
This is unreasonable, sir.
I mean, sometimes I get them during bingo because, like, you just have a lot of bones, and you're like, I'm gonna tame one of these dogs. I can't get one of them to live for 15 minutes of a bingo run.
I think the anxiety. I couldn't live stream FLoB because I would have to. I'd make backups and I'd just lie if Woofy died. Wolf. Bleh, I can't even say his damn name. But yeah. Like I remember doing like the 404 challenge and stuff like that, and the recording got to the point where I just had like extreme anxiety because I didn't want to die.
It got too far.
Yeah. So
I was never supposed to
don't
make
know.
it this far. Too much pressure.
There's too many people counting on you to keep that damn dog alive. Digital dog.
Got merchandise with him on it.
Right. Your livelihood relies on Wolfie.
I mean, I know he was like paradoxed back, but even since then has been a long time.
Yeah.
Like, what
And that
episode-
wasn't Kurt's fault. Like, that one was
Right.
a Minecraft glitch, so it's not even like he ran into a cactus too many times or something.
the hidey hole paradox.
We really haven't had any super weird findings in
No.
recent seasons.
No, yeah. Like I said, this season, I think finding 2 golden apples right after each other was pretty unexpected. But yeah, there haven't been any other major happenings other than the lack of pink sheep or, something like that.
The extinction.
The extinction. effect.
The extinction.
We were sure. I mean, it had been 2 years probably since
Really?
we'd seen one.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's pretty crazy. But have you found one?
Yeah, it was.
Or is it still the extinction?
It was like last
Okay.
month or so, something like that. Saw one. But yeah, it was weird because the previous season, that was like our shtick was finding all the pink sheep and shearing them, and then we built the
right.
F3 monument using the pink wool.
Do you still wish you had done this, Good?
I don't think I could handle the jitter. Like, the last times I've tried to watch an episode with Kurt, I can't. It's just too much. The jitter. I know you don't see it or whatever, but it makes me feel nauseous.
Jitter.
Yeah, I don't see jitter. I'm jitter blind.
I feel like the pressure would have killed you.
Well, yeah, that too. I wouldn't have been smart enough to do the wolf thing either. I'm not smart enough. But like having the companions like a big part of it, I think.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, Good, but I'm not going on that tubing trip.
I've been trying to set him up with my ex-girlfriend, but he won't.
With a tube.
Yeah.
With a tube and a woman.
I do like, not to change subject for any reason, I do like this t-shirt idea of I don't see jitter.
I don't see jitter.
And like have like shifted blocks on the shirt, like the overlapping blocks.
Ah, I like that idea.
I don't think they allow that anymore. Like, I had my floating block of ice shirt taken down by Minecraft because it was the ice block texture.
Really?
Yeah, at least on.
Well, you know what? They changed their texture, so get wrecked.
Ah.
Suck it, Microsoft. You don't know this. This is Mojang.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could, like, commission Rosie or something to make, like, a cartoonized original ice block that's reminiscent, but... We all know my luck getting artists. Say again?
Emily in my chat said Kurt was recently in a tube, and I said, "Did you go tubing?"
Not tubing. Went out on...
No, the TV. It swallowed him.
Yeah, the YouTube. On Lake Washington here, we got some tubes. I was in a turtle tube.
A turtle tube.
My girlfriend was in a cockroach floaty. We basically
Are there
floated.
pictures of this?
There's on my Instagram stories. I have a picture of myself in my tube.
Me and my tube.
But yeah, we're just floating on the lake. Because we'd like to do that, but we can hike up to these alpine lakes in the mountains that are nice and still and crystal clear and surrounded by mountains and stuff. It'd be cool to hike up and then plop a tube Plop a tube in the ocean. Or not the ocean, the water.
Throw it the
Not in the
ocean.
ocean.
Yeah, no, the ocean would be a bad idea. It is, the water is cold as hell, yes, because it is that
Yeah.
glacial melt, but we've hiked 5 miles to get to it.
It's pretty cool.
Lobbing.
The one we did was just like on the river. You just pay and they throw you in, and then they pick you up 5 miles or 2 miles down the road. It takes like 5 hours.
Throw you in.
Yep. Yoink.
Are they,
Do you have
heavyweight
springs up
tubes?
there or just a river?
It's the Cape Fear River, so it's really big. I don't know where its point of origin is though. I know it goes through many states. But yeah, I can't answer any more questions.
I can't.
Sorry.
Plead the fifth. Thank you, Yole, for 44 months in the subtub.
Yeah, down here they have like freshwater springs that you do it in.
Mm.
It's crystal
Okay.
clear. You can see to the bottom. It's very
Oh
rare
no.
in Florida.
No, this is probably catfish down there. They swallow your whole leg.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see them though, so it's okay.
They don't exist.
Are they feral?
Yeah. Well, I mean, isn't anything that lives in the wild feral? What's the
Hmm.
definition of feral?
Feral is probably domesticated at first, but now not. Maybe,
yeah.
Okay.
I would think. To the dictionary.
Hmm.
Like inner tube. Like sitting in an inner tube and floating down a river is tubing.
There was a
Luckily,
place
they're
in-
not actually inner tubes anymore
They're like
Oh,
rafts.
yeah, that's true.
because the inner tubes made you very, very itchy.
What?
Well, they're made of like actual inner tube rubber that is not meant to be in contact with skin.
Oh, like
Like
old
the inner
inner
tubes
tubes?
from a tire or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically.
They did bad things to you because back in my day, like they were still using those, and I remember it would like take a layer of skin off of your legs.
Oh. Make you nice and fresh for the river parasites to latch in.
Mm. Ours has lots of otters and snakes.
I saw lots of bass jumping out and eating bugs and stuff, but that's really the only alive things I saw. I feel like it'd be more fun if I was a beer drinker. We brought like a 6-pack, and so we had 3 beers a piece, which isn't a lot. But I can't really drink beer because of the gout. So, but I could see people getting out there and drinking a lot, having a good time.
Being drunk on the water.
Yep, totally safe.
Mm-hmm. Now that Kurt, there's a guy that gets drunk.
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt is known for his deep drinks.
My deep drinks. some real solid drinking.
You're really selling it here.
I am.
So everyone's buying.
Just down on the river.
Whatever. Sorry.
Whatever.
No,
Whatever.
Skeleton just shot like this arc that doesn't exist. It didn't make sense. I want like a graph, math,
There's another thing that's better in old Minecraft.
everything.
Well, the skeletons didn't auto snipe you from behind their backs.
Yeah.
in the FLoB version, they'll put 6 arrows in a block before they hit you.
Yeah, they're very dumb.
I miss the old just pow 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 shooting of the bows too.
Like that.
It's like a sproing noise too, right?
Yeah, it's like you know, a very,
The noise
a
I
very
was
windy
expecting.
sproing. A lot of air. A lot of air in that inner tube.
I don't have a shield. I'm going shieldless in honor of old Minecraft for Kurt.
Thanks. Oh, wait a minute. I need wood. The swish.
And the ugh.
Yeah. Ugh.
Somebody clearly just did.
Oh, we need a
Probably
damage
C4.
sound.
I wonder if it was C4 that did that. We should ask him sometime. If he comes to the next marathon or something.
I hope he can. He was a riot.
Yeah. He's really funny.
I can hear it in Kurt's head right now. There's a marathon.
I've been paying attention to things. I'm up on the
He's
goings
down
ons.
with the things that are up. Oh, I don't remember that they changed the door sound.
I think the door and the chest sounds differently.
Do they creak? Or is it like a creaky sound?
Well, I don't have a chest on me, but
Haven't made a whole heck of a lot of doors and chests.
very
Big
true.
problem.
Were there villages in that version of the game?
Nope. No villages
Not
or
unless you built it.
villagers. Just spawners were like the only randomly generated like structures.
You should stop once a month and just make a village.
Because building is a thing I enjoy.
And people love it when you impede progress.
Yes.
You should walk backwards.
That'll never go wrong.
I don't remember now if Good said that was a good idea or a bad idea. I want to say Good
I
was on
like
board
the
with
idea.
it.
I
Oh,
like
okay.
the idea.
I can't remember what it was, like a PAX or something where I like thought of the idea and everybody was like, yeah, that's hilarious. Not to some
Totally
people.
No.
Not to
We're
some people
idiots.
it wasn't.
It's one of those things, I guess, that once you commit to, you can't go back. So I guess there is a bit of a scariness there where you just piss everyone off and it's like the worst idea ever.
Yeah,
You did hit your goal. You didn't like back down, right?
What do you mean?
Or did you? 'Cause
My,
didn't you have like a goal before you would turn back around, basically?
I think I don't think I met the goal before I turned back around,
Oh, okay.
just because it was taking a long time. But it really, I think somebody like donated a lot to tell me to turn around. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'll do that, because
That's
I
fair.
honestly can't remember.
I thought it was funny how many people just thought that that mattered so much. Like, they literally thought that because you were doing that, you were just never going to make it. And that was the reason.
Yeah.
those 2 weeks or whatever, yeah. People withholding their Patreon for it. I'm like, if that's the reason you're
Yeah.
supporting me, then maybe you best pack things up. So good. Everybody's doing nostalgia tours of their old first Minecraft world.
I'm not.
No. Oh.
I don't think Beef actually did he? Did he?
No,
Didn't he just?
I
Someone
just-
made a video.
Yeah, someone made like a museum, like on my server. People made a Farlands or Bus museum where they recreated all like the F3 monuments.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody did that where they recreated all the Beef builds.
What's funny about that is that's how Beef got in Minecraft when I did that competition for videos. That's what his video was. It was a Good museum.
I did not know
Really?
that.
There's my nostalgia tour. I don't know if I still have season 1 of Minecraft anymore, to be honest. It's probably on some website somewhere that I could find, I guess, but or some hard drive that I have it backed up on that I don't even remember. I guess it was on Play Minecraft at one point. So there's that.
Yeah, like the archive version.
Yeah.
Lab Tech keeps season 3 and 4 backed up if ever you need it.
I'm sure he does. It's in his basement.
Charge me for it.
Ooh, an extra supported hidey hole.
Yeah, cantilever design.
I was so disappointed in myself when I couldn't remember which way you faced.
Oh, in the
Like,
elevated
to
hidey
build the elevated ones.
Yeah. It's not
Did you get it right?
consistent.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you might have faced yourself to watch the moonrise or something like that. But I usually do it facing so that when I sleep, the bed is facing, like the view is facing west. But it's not all the time.
Oh, it matters.
Oh, it matters. You're gonna get angry letters. People pulling out of Patreon. The bed was facing the wrong way.
Oh my god, I had someone. Yeah, why not? I did have someone threaten me one time to de-patron during the F1 series because I was being too mean to Beef and Slip.
Oh God.
You need to let them win every now and again.
Jesus Christ.
I refunded their money.
Yeah. Please leave.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ah.
Just a hole.
Just a big old hole. It was a tiny hole. It was just a deep one. Well, that Wreckfest update. I don't know anything
still
about
play
it.
it?
It's out, but
No.
is it the like console update
Yeah.
edition? Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know now so you can be angry now instead of later. Okay?
Uh-oh.
They did add a season pass and DLC.
No, I need that meme of the guy on the beach yelling into the sky.
But they did, the PC version is parody, like they added all the new features that they added to the console version
Without needing a season pass
without needing a season pass.
for the first one.
Right?
At least.
And it sounds like it's mostly like the trinkets, like the things you put on your cars, and maybe like other cars, but they didn't seem to put any tracks behind it.
That's good. Nate, thanks for the donation to the Direct Relief. What was the first computer game you ever played? Huh. I mean, the first video games I ever played were probably on the old Atari 2600. Computer game.
Computer game.
If I
Come
pronounce
before.
it like that, I will remember easier. I remember like being at my dad's work, and he had like some top-down race car game, like that was like on an old Apple, like monochrome green and black screen. And it was just like avoid the obstacles and move left or right. That sort of. I don't remember what it was called. It might have just been. Obviously, it was at his work. It was some default game that came with the Apple or whatever computer system it was. But yeah, I don't have. I can't remember specifically.
I actually still have my first computer games on my. They were on a Commodore
Oh.
64.
I wish I still had ours.
Original Commodore and stuff. I don't have a monitor for it though. I need one of those RGB monitors or whatever it is.
Yeah, we had the Commodore Amiga 500, so the monitor was like part of it.
Right.
And the keyboard was. I think the keyboard is actually where the like motherboard was.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. I remember Carrier Command for that one. That's one of my earliest PC games.
Carrier commands.
I showed them off at one point in some stream or something. They're in my closet here. Beside where you sat when you were here last con.
Keeping them in the closet.
Yep.
The first computer that our family got was an Apple IIc Plus, and I remember playing like Rampage on that.
Oh wow.
And Carmen Sandiego and stuff like that. We had a little.
Man, I forgot about those Carmen Sandiego games.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my dad we had a modem for our Commodore 128, and he used to dial up to like BBS services and chat with people back before there was the internet. I thought that was so neat. Like you're really talking to people, and then there was like some of those games where it was like the choose your own adventure game, but it kind of had like a DM sort of thing where they would help affect where you were going and stuff. It was a long time ago. Then Lightning ran out on our modem, and it was like way too expensive to buy a new one, so that was the end of that.
Yeah, the Apple IIc Plus, the motherboard was in the keyboard, and it had a 3.5-inch floppy, but then we had the separate plug-in 5 1/4, like the floppy.
Yeah, the floppy floppies were the best.
The dot matrix printer.
Yeah, I've had one of those too.
Oh, they made the best sound.
Mm-hmm.
Was yours like a Gorilla brand? That's what brand ours was. It's Gorilla.
Gorilla?
Yeah, that was the brand.
I
have
remember.
it in the closet. I'll just pull it out and look at it. My Gorilla's in the closet.
My Gorilla and my cone is in the closet.
Saving.
If you just date Renee.
I wonder if this is going to be like a generational gap thing. Do you remember all of the discs of like 500 games, like a CD of 500 games for like early Windows 95?
Oh yeah.
And there would always be like these little Easter egg things, and as you were playing your games, there'd be like a mother that would pop up on screen and yell at you for playing games too long.
No.
Because I remember so vividly in my brain, like, you should go outside, and it would just like pop up on your screen after playing for a certain amount of time.
I remember the like PC Gamer discs that came with all the demos and things.
Oh yeah. I was a bad man, and I used to take those. Like out of the magazines in the grocery store. I'd wander off. My mom was buying groceries, and I'd grab the demo discs out of the magazines. I didn't feel like it was stealing because the magazine's what they were selling.
Well, that was just advertising.
Right. You put me in prison now.
Horse crime.
I don't think Good was here for
No,
that.
no, he
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say I don't know what a horse crab is. I'm out of the loop here.
Somebody asked what sort of crime would you do if you could get away with it? And I said, I don't know. I was thinking of stealing a horse.
He's got to impress all those girls that are looking for horse people.
Yeah, I don't know if Kurt knows about the horse ladies.
Looking for horse people. Ah. Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie, that was a big drop.
That's the only reason I keep Tinder anymore is for horse ladies.
You say keep tender. I feel like you're extra gentle. And very
You
soft.
broke up. I didn't hear. Oh yeah. Yes, I stay real soft for the horses. It's something I've realized only exists here because when I travel, there's no horse ladies on Tinder. But here, like every
Tinder.
third lady has a picture of a horse with her.
Oh, I
have a whole folder on my
Tinder.
computer of just horse ladies.
Horse
I share them
ladies.
with people sometimes.
Got a binder full of horse ladies.
I do. They're not though, DT. They're not everywhere. I think I have more knowledge on this matter than the average person.
I always saw a lot of elephant ladies.
Really?
What?
Well, not apparently it's a big deal to go traveling to India or something and ride an elephant. So many people are riding these elephants and using them as their dating profile pictures.
Huh.
A lot of elephant ladies.
I feel like
There's
that's
a lot
more
of-
than the horse.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. There's a lot of carcass ladies here too. I guess I
sorry?
live in the.
I'm just like mummified people.
No, women and their dead deers or their dead fish or whatever.
Their dead husbands.
Yeah, their dead husbands. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that though, because if I was single and looking, I would know to all right, look here you are with your dead animal. I'll just go ahead and swipe you right away.
Huh.
It's apparently a Silicon Valley thing, the elephant profiles. Yeah, it just feels like a very typical millennial white girl thing to do is to travel to... I'm 30 countries before 30! And, like, get all these pictures.
God damn, I don't know if I went through 30 counties before I was 30.
The wings painted on the building in LA. Yep, that one. That one's very popular.
Oh yeah, I saw a comedian tell a joke the other day. He's like, "Why y'all using dating apps? Just paint some windows on the side of your house, and you'll be single. You won't be single in no time." I'm down at the bottom of the world strip mining, and apparently I strip mined underneath an ocean monument, so just ruined my day with mining fatigue.
You've dug your own sarcophagus.
Get your camera ready. Make your Tinder profile.
Okay. You
I
say
know, I
that.
want to change all my pictures to like me in Minecraft with horses.
Minecraft horses. You say we end up running into a lot of carcasses. Me and my girlfriend.
When you're out hiking.
When we're out, like hiking or on the beach. Like I think the first time we went to the beach, we came across a headless seal. That was
Jesus
washed ashore.
Christ.
Yeah. Probably got
What happened to
by
his
a
head, I wonder?
killer whale, probably.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
And then at this other beach, there was a baby deer that was like eaten out from the inside, like it was hollow. It had its ribs all
Wow.
exposed and empty. And then walking Juno the other day, just a completely skeletonized squirrel.
me and my daughter went to the mountains this summer, and we got an Airbnb at one of the places we were going to. And when we got there, there was this cat outside, and he was real cool. He was very, very friendly, and like when we got inside, we were checking all the like Airbnb info or whatever, and the Wi-Fi password was the cat's name is Chaco or something like that. And so I needed a shower because we'd been staying with my mom in her camper, and so I hadn't had a good shower basically. And so I was like, I'm gonna take a shower, and you can hang out if you want to play with the cat or whatever. You do that. So she went outside for a few minutes, play with the cat, came back in. And then we went to leave. I was like, all right, we need to find this cat because I don't want to run him over. That's not how I want to start off my Airbnb experience with these people. So let's find this cat. And we looked and looked for this cat, and we just couldn't find it. And so I was like, all right, well, I guess he's not under the car, and I don't see him in the driveway, so I don't think we're going to kill him. So let's go. So we get in the car and we start backing out, and then my daughter's like, there he is. And I'm like, oh, I was like, slam on brakes, like, God, I don't want to kill him. He had gotten in my car, and he was sleeping in the back of the where the trunk is, basically, where the little flat area. So I like open the door and I'm like, all right, Chaco, you can't. He just jumped right out, like, oh, okay, I guess my time is done here. But then when we get back to the Airbnb later that night, we went out and did all the stuff, and we come back, and she was looking at it. She was immediately like, the whole vacation was really about Chaco at this point. She wanted to play with him. And so we get back, and she's looking everywhere for him. We couldn't find him. So we go into our room, and then we find the dead squirrel carcass that he left at our doorstep with his entrails like spread across the porch. And I was like, well, he left us a present. That was my first communication with the Airbnb owner after that. I was like, everything. She's texting me. She's like, everything all right? And I'm like, well, mostly. And I sent her a picture of the squirrel. I was like, Chaco's real nice, and he left us this. And she was like, oh no.
My cat only brings me lizards. Usually alive. Usually. But when he doesn't bring them alive, he definitely reminds me of a serial killer because he like gets that bizarre look in his face. He brings out one claw and he just goes from mouth to end, like right in front of you. It's just like, all right, buddy.
Wow, like eviscerates the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You just stay over there for a while. He doesn't want to eat them.
Wait, you have a cat, Kurt?
I don't have a cat.
I didn't think so. What are you talking about, Winpage?
What you talking about? My girlfriend has cats, but I don't have a cat. I have a dog.
Yeah, I knew about your dog. Juno.
Has Juno met cats?
We tried. We did a light introduction, and it's
now there's one less cat.
Yeah, well, it would have been if we hadn't had them separated by a gate. But
really, he seems so sweet in the pictures. It's like I know him.
No, well, she doesn't like other dogs really too much.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah.
I thought Juno was a guy's name.
No.
I know her so well.
Yep. But yeah, we didn't know about her history with cats, but yeah, she kind of barked and lunged at him, and like, all right, that's gonna take maybe a little bit more time. What we were trying to do was trying to get one of the cats to, bat her on the nose to be like, all right, you're not in charge here, but it didn't get to that point, so.
Yeah, every dog I've ever had has been afraid of Xerxes. Probably because of the lizard thing, but...
He's made it very clear what he's capable of.
Yeah. That's what I'll do to you.
I think he would. If I wake up at night and I see a shadow in the distance, that's what I think about. He was planning it.
We recently got this joint custody bunny rabbit that shares households, and I thought my cats were gonna just kill it because the history with my cats is any other animal, they just try to murder it, mainly the boy cat. But nope, terrified of the bunny. Which is a good thing because we accidentally locked Conifer in the room with him one night without realizing it, and everyone survived.
I've been going for 3.5 hours. Y'all gotta donate and ask questions.
Listen,
What's
I
your
had to
total
pee.
for this season?
So you mean raised so far?
Yeah.
$28,679 right now.
Nice. Do you still do the marathon based on goal, or do you do it on time?
Well, it had been on goal. I had the goal at 50,000, but it had also been 2 years. So I switched it so we were trying to reach the save file size of the world. So
okay.
it's 28,000 megabytes. We need to raise $28,000. And of course, every time I play the game, the number increases a little bit. So it was kind of it was a little back. It really didn't go back and forth. Once it was overtaken, it was overtaken. But
Yeah. Each game, each play session went up a little bit. That's kind of a cool idea. Wait,
Yeah.
28. So it's 28 gigs.
yes,
That's a big game.
it's a big game for just walking one direction.
Have you tried to correct your lean again?
That's what we started out talking about, and we think I have kind of been going right. What is that? South.
That's right.
That's right.
Sorry, I was just remembered about the ocean monument that ruined my day.
Yeah, the name that gets displayed on stream is the same as the name that gets displayed on the Tiltify campaign. So you can choose a nickname or whatever. It's not going to like dox you or anything.
No pink.
Oh, no pink. Yeah, I haven't even been really looking.
It took you like 3 times looking at the other pink one before it like registered.
Yeah.
That's a pink sheet.
Ooh-wee. I might be wrapping up soon today.
You tired?
Getting tired. We're taking it easy though this year. Stress free. I'm just basically this week I'm replacing my normal streams with FLoB. And then on Saturday is when I'm pressing F3.
Gotcha.
So it's the
How long are you doing each day? Like 3 hours?
yeah, like my normal stream amount, depending on, like 3 hours. I'm at 3.5 hours now. Got a late start because Windows needed to update.
I saw your tweet.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to one of these days start a little bit earlier and mix it up. Get a different audience. Because these guys got right now.
These guys.
Just a lot.
Well, it's 10 o'clock. Jeff really stood you up, huh?
Oh, he texted. His
Oh.
kid won't sleep.
iShroom. Ah.
Lisa needs braces.
And Mercults 11. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. iShroom asked with their donation, how would you feel if you found out you were in a simulation and everything you knew about reality was a lie? Would you stay in the simulation? Well, what's the alternative?
The Matrix.
The Matrix, yes. I don't know.
If these really are, if this is a simulation, these programmers suck.
Yeah, they're really lacking in creativity.
Elon Musk believes it.
But also he's Elon Musk. So,
What'd you say?
but also he's Elon Musk. So ugh.
Yeah. Not a fan.
No, I've had to unfollow him on Twitter and just like SpaceX, cool. Tesla's neat cars. But Elon, that's fine.
Yeah, I never fought him on Twitter, but I know a lot of people that have said similar things. That's kind of like me and Notch. I had to step out of the alt-right zone.
Oh God, who said that? Somebody said Elon Musk is the Notch of like spaceships or something like that. Oh man, oh dear. What's going on? We got a bunch of questions now all of a sudden. No question, but thank you, Ms. Boyer79 for the donation. Ran when parked.
Huh.
Donated. Cone, how could you do that? We're not even making any money on that series.
Yeah. Wasn't me. That would have required money to send.
Ran Park donated $10. What podcasts do you listen to? Only the ones I create. I don't listen to any podcasts.
Not anymore. Rip Mindcrack podcast.
Ah, the Mindcrack podcast.
You can start it back, Colin. Do it right now.
That was my commuter. I don't have a commuter anymore, so I don't need one, I guess.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I
should
can't.
make that a goal for marathon. Like, we'll do one.
Yeah, I was about to say, whoa now, who's going to be making these things?
We'll do one podcast. I mean, we could do like that group style one, maybe.
Yeah. No, I'd be fine with doing one at the marathon.
Yeah.
Like we used to do at conventions.
Honestly, we could just like start it, do an intro, and then just have badges go penis, and then everybody be happy.
Yep, we checked all the boxes. I can't listen to podcasts in the car. We were driving to like a hike or something like that. It was a long drive, and I was starting to get car sick because my girlfriend put on a podcast. It was a good podcast called Ologies or something, where they talk to a bunch of ologists of different professions. But like just having to concentrate on what people are saying versus just like listening to music in the background, just like it diverts my attention too much, and I was like feeling car sick.
Really?
Yeah.
I was about to ask next how you feel about audiobooks, but that kind of answers that.
Yeah, people say I should like, because I don't read. I just like reading.
Poor guy can't.
I can't read. I just don't derive enjoyment from the act of reading. So people are like, oh, you should listen to audiobooks or whatever, and I'm like, eh. What's that?
Why does I can't read gotta be in my accent?
Well, let's be honest. That's where we live. That's been my addiction for the last 3 years is audiobooks.
I mean, I've seen Goo drive. He doesn't really look at the road very much anyway, so it probably works out.
I'm a good driver. Don't do this to me.
Goo drives with speed.
With speed.
I don't speed.
With speed, like with
drugs.
With
in
with drugs.
his glove box.
Goo's got places to be.
I don't speed. Don't do this to me. Why are you lying about me right now?
But Kurt also drives like he's got places to be. So maybe it's just that I drive like I don't have places to be.
Do I? I've been told I drive like a grandma sometime. I'm always using my
That's
blinkers.
what I've been told too. That's what my girlfriend says. She's like, you're the slowest driver I know.
It's not like it's not like you go above the speed limit type of thing.
What the hell do you mean then?
It's just like, I don't know. It's very serious. Like we got a place to be, and then all this stuff is in my way, and we gotta get there.
That's a
Determined.
Chicago.
There we
way to
go.
drive.
Determined.
Determined. I
don't support this accusation.
if I do
Well,
have
the
a place to be, then yes. But I also do the occasional just drive, and then it's a little bit more enjoyable. I have my hand out the window in the breeze.
Imagine it's that pig with the pinwheel out the window.
Whee! Railfan, thanks for the subscription. Monica Brown, thanks for the bits. And then Fajitas with a devilish 6666 donation. Wave your magic wand. I'm sorry? Children's
No.
show. If you can wave a magic wand and change one social or political thing in any single country outside the US, what do you
Dang
change?
it. Boy, I had an answer.
Yeah, I'm as an American unaware of things happening outside of the US.
I would stop the fires in the Amazon, I guess would be my answer. I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you one.
Please, I accept. Correct.
I feel like we're playing Family Feud now. Oh, Brexit would be another good answer too, I guess.
Yeah. Room Viking, thanks for the Twitch Prime. I don't know.
I would make Canada easier to move to.
Immigration changes. Whoops. Probably Brexit.
Oh, was that
Go ahead.
Was that a good notification?
That was a good notification, yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Is that it's Kurt J. Mack?
Yep.
New Zealand would be cool too. I would move to New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, someone in my chat mentioned the China and Hong Kong stuff.
Right. There's like so much like immediately happening, and then there's also like overall like long-term like China just in general is pretty crappy to their people. North
Right.
Korea, these sorts of things.
Hell, hands made me sad. If you're under 30, it's easy to move to New Zealand.
Do they have a dwindling aging population problem?
Sounds like where I live.
Now that's true.
If you're under 80, you're a baby.
I can tell you that is 100% true.
It's funny. My grandma recently broke her leg, and this is like her third break. And everyone I talked to about it's like, well, just get a family member to help you. I'm like, they're all dying too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Good's the only person that's reproduced in that town in the last 50 years.
They ship kids in to go to school with my daughter.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
In crates.
Yeah.
Bring out the
Gotta fill
forklifts.
the school somehow. No, they just don't live on my road.
I mean, that's kind of how I grew up too. Like, there was no. I hear all people talk about like playing with the neighborhood kids, and I'm like, that happens. We just
You
had.
live at Trailer Park?
No, we were out in sticks.
We lived in Trailer Park at one point. There's plenty of neighborhood kids. I didn't want to play with any of them though.
Oh yeah, I never would have played with anyone anyway, but it just seems like an illusion to me that there was an option for that to happen.
A couple moved in right up the road, and right after they did, a dog went. There was a stray dog in my yard. He was real bad off and cold, and it was in the middle of winter, and I tried to keep him alive and stuff. And I went around the houses around here to see if it was missing a dog. And so when I got to their house, I saw that they had a bunch of like bicycles and stuff around the same age that my daughter rides. And they pulled up when I was like taping a note with a picture of the dog to their door to see if they had been missing him. And when they were all getting out of the car, I noticed they had a bunch of kids, or 2 kids, a boy that's younger than my daughter and a girl look like the same age as my daughter. And so I told the guy, I was like, hey, I got a kid that's the same age as her, or about. Maybe they could play together sometime. And he's like, maybe. And I was like, well, here's my number, because I already had the paper with the dog picture on it. I've never heard from them since. So, guess
Maybe they really hated that dog.
maybe. I ended up calling the animal shelter the next day to come, and they said they would give us an update about him, and they never did. And I feel like maybe he didn't make it. I was always kind of curious what happened, because he was really cold, and he had fleas and mange and all that kind of stuff. And we kind of like brought him in downstairs, but he was already like shivering real bad and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to the little guy.
Was it a shelter? If it was a shelter.
Well,
Probably.
I called the no-kill shelter first, because that's where we've taken cats in the past, and they had no availability, and I weren't capable of bringing the dog in and taking care of him. So yeah, I did call the regular animal shelters, the murder shelter.
The murder shelter. Well, on that high note, I'm gonna go to sleep here, and this is actually also where I think we'll wrap up day 1 of FLoB-A-THON-A-DAY-A-RAMA week 2019.
Donate tomorrow, and I won't show up with my murder stories.
With your dog murder. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't have it in me. We're up to 28,214.7 megabytes.
Oh, so we're staying ahead though.
True, the donations are staying ahead. Do I just like
Nice.
cancel the FLoB-A-THON if I
Right.
overtake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
Flop
ahead,
over.
and
No
it's
F3
over.
for
Series
you.
over. You have to go back to spawn.
Yep.
Yeah, start walking backwards. That'll show them.
Gotta always keep the number under. We're up to $28,785.94 for direct relief. Thank you, everybody who donated today and everybody who joined us. 300 viewers. What have I been doing not tapping into this viewing market on Twitch? FLoB-A days. Thank you.
What time is the stream tomorrow?
Ah! I don't. Full stop. I don't do schedules. I'm going to try to do a Europe friendly stream at some point. I can't guarantee when or how. I'm legitimately blaming Windows updates for how kind of late I started today, but yeah. We're pressing F3 on Saturday, so everybody should be off. Unless, you have a job where you work on Saturday, in which case, I'm sorry. Probably a lot of you. But thank you to Good and Cone for hanging out.
Happy to do it.
You're welcome in the following 4 days to do the same.
I thought that was going to be a full stop. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome for joining me. Wasn't this a privilege for you? Oh, man. And I'm going to wrap up my stream.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, Kurt.
Bye. Good. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, day 1 of 5 of FLoB-A-THON. Juno really needs to go outside, and I'm gonna do that. So yeah, if you're new, make sure you follow, and you'll get notified. Maybe Twitch is just as temperamental as I am with starts and start times. With their notifications. This is what we're doing all week. I'm gonna back up the world. Oh, Mr. Proc. I said Mr. I don't know why I said that, because I mixed up the P and the R. M. Proc, rather. Thank you for that donation. Even things out. And yeah,